Kunun Zaki is one of the most creamy, nutritious, and sweet drinks that we have, and that's what we're going to be making today. Hello, everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rafiat, and thank you for tuning in to watch this video. It's a very simple video, and in just a few minutes, I'm going to teach you how to make the best Kunun Zaki. So, we're going to be using millet as our major ingredients for the day, and yay, millet happens to be one of my favorite grains to use. So millet is really nutritious, contains a lot of vitamins and minerals. So when you buy them from the market, make sure you sort them because sometimes you can find stones and all sorts of things in there. So no matter the recipe, no matter the grain that you're using, always make sure to sort thoroughly because this is something you're going to be eating into your body. You don't want to have stones, dirt, and anything like that in there. So please do this patiently. And oh, before I forget, I have a loaded and amazing cookbook for you. And it comes with a meal plan too, so that you don't have to worry about what to eat next. And yes, I am talking over 50 recipes ranging from meals, drinks, desserts, snacks, and a lot more. And the good part is that you can get it anywhere in the world and have instant and lifetime access. So click the link on my bio or the link in my box below and grab yours. And after sorting the millet, you're just going to transfer this into a big bowl, add some water, and then you're just going to allow the millet to rest overnight or some hours. I usually do mine overnight, so I start preparing from a night before and just leave this overnight. You're going to do the same thing for the dates. Just add the dates to a bowl, add some water, and set aside overnight. And if you know me well on this page, you will know that I love dates and I use them a lot. So the next morning, this is what we have. So the reason for doing this is just to allow the millet to soften and also to begin fermentation. We're going to go through the process of fermentation again, but this is just the first phase. So the next thing to do will be to scoop out the millet from the water. It's always better to scoop the millet out of the water because at this point you want to make sure that you're washing thoroughly. There is another method of, just draining the water out of the bowl, which is the same thing, but I just like doing it this way. Just scoop the millet out of the water, then you can go ahead and add fresh water, then you start washing. The thing I really love about our natural drinks is that they are healthier. They are way healthier. At least you're sure that there are no artificial ingredients in there. There are no artificial colorings, no preservatives. So it's always better to make some of these things at home for yourself. So you can always make a lot, make a bulk quantity like I'm doing in this video. Make several containers and just put in the freezer. Anytime you want to have a drink, you just grab one and enjoy. Please, there are different kinds of natural, creamy, nutritious drinks that we have out here, and I always make sure to bring my best recipes of such drinks and food to my channel, to my pages on social media, because we all have to enjoy wholesome, healthy food. So you can try this Kunun Zaki, there's Zobo, there's Kunuaya. You can also make fruit juices. So please, I know it may not be so simple to just switch, but please just gradually start replacing all these canned artificial drinks with something this nutritious and something this healthy. They also taste really good. Also, the next thing to do will be to remove the seed from the dates. I use dates a lot, a whole lot. I can add dates to anything. So it's always better to remove the seed after the dates has softened and not before you soak. That way you're going to be sure that everything is intact, the sweetness and all the good vitamins and minerals in there. So please do it this way. Soak, then remove the seeds. It's always better to sweeten your drinks using dates because of the fact that it has not been stripped of essential vitamins and nutrients like the way white refined sugar has been stripped of certain important nutrients. Dates also add really lovely flavor to drinks. Other ingredients are sweet potatoes. I also have some ginger here. Just use the exact measurements and ingredients I used and you will be making the best kunzaki ever. So a little bit of chili pepper and of course some cloves. All these are spices that will add mild flavor, taste to this drink. So you see the wholesome ingredients we have in this bowl. So you can imagine the amount of nutrients that are in here. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Why you should actually start making these kind of drinks at home yourself. It is totally worth it. Once you start making drinks at home, like I do, you're not going to buy a lot of canned drinks and soda and all those things. Just start doing this, make in bulk, put in your freezer, and then you're going to thank me later. And don't forget to go through my channel. I have different recipes of drinks and healthy food as well that you're going to love. And please subscribe to my channel, give me thumbs up, drop a comment for me. I'll be reading comments, okay? So I just mixed everything together and transferred to my blender to blend thoroughly. I'm using my Bucci Mix Double Crush blender. This is an amazing blender. I've been using it for a long while now, and it blends really, really well. So if you're looking for a blender that's it's not going to give you wahala, it will just do the job very well. You can use it to blend dry ingredients, you can use it to blend wet ingredients. Then this blender is definitely for you. So this is the point where we pay close attention. These are two bowls and we're going to name them bowl A and bowl B. So this is bowl A and I'm going to add at least 60% of the blended millet into bowl A, okay? And to that, I'm going to add hot water. When I say hot water, I mean boiling water. And you're just going to make this as if you are making pap. It's pretty simple. Just stir it together or until it thickens. It doesn't have to be extra thick like pap. Just stir it together. Just make sure that you're using boiling water. This is the standard process and standard procedure for making Kunun Zaki. You're going to add boiling water to one bowl, mix all together, make sure it thickens enough, and then you're going to set this aside. Now to bowl B, you're going to add the remaining 40% of the entire millet that we blended. Add room temperature water, ordinary water. Stir all together. As you can see, this one did not thicken the way pap does. And that's it. So at the end of the day, you're going to have two bowls. Bowl A that has the pap-like Kunun Zaki and the bowl B that has the basic, simple Kunun Zaki. I hope you understand my description. So now you're going to pour both bowl A and bowl B into a big pot or a big bowl, and you're going to cover this and allow to ferment overnight or for some hours. And after fermentation, this is what we should have. You're going to see small bubbles on the surface of the bowl or the pot that you're using. This is to show you that fermentation has occurred properly. And please, fermented food or fermented drinks are so good for the digestive system. This is another reason why most people recommend Kunun Zaki because of this process of fermentation, and it is not a process you should miss. Okay, fermented foods are really good for you. So now you're going to pass this through a sieve or a cheesecloth. Preferably use cheesecloth because you want to make sure that you get out all the chaff and everything like that. And I like to double sieve. Even after using a cloth, you just make sure to sieve again. It's optional but recommended. So if you're not using dates, this is the point where people who are not using dates, this is the point where they add sugar. So feel free to sweeten with either dates or sugar. It all depends on how you like it. I use dates. And that's pretty much it for this drink. Now I want you to appreciate how creamy this looks. And not just that, it was really sweet as well. So nutritious. So you can always adjust the level of sweetness. You can add more sugar, add more dates, reduce it. Depends on how you like it. Feel free to freestyle. But this drink is sweet, slightly spicy, and tastes so good. So when you make your own Kunun Zaki like this, come back and tell me how you actually like it. And come to think of it, this Kunun Zaki is actually a lovely business idea. Impressive. So you can either serve this chilled or you can go ahead and freeze them. What I do for most natural drinks like this is that I buy PET bottles like this. I'll just transfer them into PET bottles. Luckily, the cover of the PET bottles, they come sealed. So I just pour into the PET bottles, seal them, then I'll just put in my freezer. Anytime I want to drink, I'll just bring out one and that's it. It's so easy to make, and this is something you can make for your children, your entire family, for your guests, just anyhow you like it. Just freestyle and do you and enjoy. So thank you so much for coming this far. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to go through my channel because plenty recipes are here for you to try out. Bye.